What's up, party people? There are two types of agents out there in our industry. There's insurance agents who buy leads, and then there are smart insurance agents. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to show you in this video how, using my magic model, you can get to at least 10K a month in commissions. And for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mason Van Meter. I've taken over 4,000 one-on-one personal insurance sales calls. I've spent over 3,500 hours selling my damn self, and I'm the only person, as far as I know, in the industry who sold 713 policies from one 90-minute presentation. Let's get into the video. If you listen and you want to be the smart agent, which people who watch this channel are definitely smart, you're not spending 15 grand to join a program to learn how to go chase people down, or door knock or any of that stuff to sell IULs and like losing proposition, okay? Losers. Anyways, what you have right here are two types of insurance agents, right? You have one and two. And the first agent, what do? This guy over here with his messed up eyes gets sold into the promises of making bukus of dollars. And what do? They give it to their IMO, or better yet, they give it to this dude. D for dickhead, I mean devil. And these people are called lead vendors, all right? And this smart guy down here, this smart gal down here, what do? There's probably a family man or a family woman down here who's listening. And they're super smart, so they watch Mason Van Meter's channel. It looks like she's about 5 inches taller than her husband. Anyways, what do? Instead of doing that, they create assets that identify buyers. And the difference is, before we go into the magic model, this dude spends all of his time looking for people to sell to. You're trading a precious, limited physical resource in exchange for something the United States government prints trillions of dollars of every single day. It's nuts. You do not have to do this. Is stupid. Okay, I don't care what your upline, your IMO. I don't care what your buddy Frank said, like, who named their kid. You get the point. We're not going to listen to these people up here. Okay, this is essentially an IMO stealing. Those people should be accused of murder. Okay, I hear so many horror stories. Agents coming to me on their last like negative $18,000 in chargeback debt and vectors, and I was asking how to get out of it. It's like, you should have came to me first. There's nothing I'm going to do for you. Okay, I require money to work with people. I'm not like, do you sell policies for free? No, you don't. So don't expect me to do the same. Just because you discount your time does not mean I have to. Okay, does not mean anyone else has to. So, and what do these people do? They make themselves findable for people already looking for what these people are selling. It's a big difference. This is the difference that makes the difference, okay? So if you are up here, if you're a dummy right now and you want to go down here to the smart people, first off, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'm doing a workshop here in just a couple days where I'm showing you how to get 10 leads a week, close 3 deals guaranteed, or you don't pay. So if you want to do that, check out the link down below in the description if you want to come join us for the party. So let's get into this. How do we create assets and all that stuff to make ourselves findable? Well, there's 3 problems with getting to 10K a month in commissions. We have inconsistency, we have being ignored, and we have being inefficient. Now, we're only going to focus on this third of the model today. And how do we get around being ignored? This is probably a lot of you guys' biggest problem, is you don't tell enough people about what you do. Like, if you had to ask yourself the question, do more people know who I am than those who do not? And the answer is, like, there's less people who know you, or there's more people who don't know who you are compared to people who do know who you are. So your problem is that you're not talking to enough serious people, okay? A lot of you are out there chasing around people because you bought these stupid programs that taught you just to run some shitty Facebook ads of people who've never seen your face or anything like this. And then eventually you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, until one day it's a knock on the door from Peter and Paul saying, like, give me my damn money today, all right? So I don't know about you, but as an agent, I got tired of living like that. So what we have to do is we have to position ourselves differently. Okay, we have to position ourselves differently. So first off, we have to get an authority hook. We have to put something out there that makes us the authority. Like I said, these people over here are creating assets that allow them to identify buyers. Okay, so this could be a PDF, could be a lead mag, like whatever you want to give away to identify buyers or express buyer intent. You could also look at the root word of authority. Author. Why have I wrote 3 books and published 3 books? It's not because I need to feel good about myself. It's because people automatically assume you're the authority when you publish a book. Okay? It's very simple. So you could write a book for your audience, but you need to build some type of authority for people know who you are. They know you're the expert who can be trusted. All right? But regardless of how you choose to become the authority to your chosen group of people, like I said, if you need help identifying who those people are, who exactly you want to sell to, like who would be the group of people that you get happy to wake up and get out of bed and go serve them, and you're happy to work with them. Like if you want to know who that group of people is for you and how to find them in a custom roadmap, go check out the workshop I'm hosting next Monday. If you want an invite to come hang out with all of us top producers that are going to be showing you how to get 3 sales every single week at a minimum additionally. So go check that out later if you want to join us for the party. It'll be fun. But you have to have some type of story that makes you the obvious choice for people in your market. Okay. And what's the big point of this? You have to be first in mind. You have to be top of mind. If I asked you who the first person on the moon was, some of you are weird people and we never went to the moon. I don't know what I believe. I wasn't there. Anyways, it was Neil Armstrong, supposedly, allegedly, even though they have all this stuff on video about it. Anyways, if I asked you who the 32nd person on the moon was, you wouldn't know. Why? Because if you're not first, you're last, especially in the prospect's mind. Okay? So all this, build it and they will come. That's in a baseball movie, okay? That doesn't work in business. You have to have a clear, compelling story on why they should choose you over any and all alternatives or competitors. Next is you have to have your consultation framework. There's nothing that drives me more nuts than people who are indecisive and they're like lulled around and they're scared to confront a decision because what they think other people are going to think about them, when in all reality, no one's thinking about you at all. And what you think other people are thinking of you is what you really think of yourself. Okay? And so get rid of that. No one's thinking of you at all, except like you and your mama. All right? So you're good. You're good, bro. But you need a consultation framework. You have to have a proven thing that takes people from, I need to think about, what do you need to think about, bro? You're a fully grown man with 3 kids and a wife. Do you need her permission to protect her? Like, if someone breaks in the house, are you like, hey, babe, is it okay if I go neutralize the threat? No one's going to do that, okay? So you have to have a consultation framework to take people from, I need to think about it, indecisive land. And what they're really saying when they need to think about it is that you have not given them enough information to why they should make an emotional decision that they later then justify. Like you're making them think logically about it. So of course they need to think about it. That's the human imperative of our brain, is we need to be rational and logic. That's not how buying decisions are made though. That's how price shoppers are made. And I don't know about you, I don't want price shoppers anywhere near me. They're like kangaroo customers. They hop all around getting 50 different quotes. And when it's time to reach for their wallet, their arms are too short to reach back there. And so what I want you to do is from now on, when you get those competitors, or when you get those kangaroo customers, the kangaroo shoppers, send them to your competitors. That way they deal with a problem customer so big that even if they own the biggest medicine like Tylenol factory in the world, it wouldn't get rid of that headache. That's how you get back at your competitors, is you send your worst leads, your worst clients to them so they can deal with it because they're desperate dickheads. Anyways, that's the consultation framework. You take someone from, I need to think about it, to a submitted application. All right. Next is value pricing. It is so important to position yourself as the trusted advisor, not the cheapest option. I see so many agents like, well, we want to sell this SBLI $2 a month policy for $1 million. Like, that's cool, bro. I don't want those customers who are always looking for the cheapest shit. They typically have automatic convincer models, meaning they'll believe the first thing that anybody tells them, and they're usually very price sensitive. So the moment someone comes along with the better price, they're gone. They're gone. And I don't know about you, I don't want customers who leave the moment they think the grass is greener somewhere else, because I don't want customers who are so stupid and naive to completely gloss over the fact that grass is not greener anywhere else except where you water it, or it's fake. Okay, in today's AI world, like, very important, I acknowledge that. So you have to position yourself as the trusted advisor, not the cheapest option, okay? And if you do those three things right there, you will be positioned completely different than any other agent out there, and you will no longer be ignored. This is no longer a problem, which means you get to 10K a month. Except the problem is that's only part of the triangle. Okay. And so now that we've got this ignored, if you want to deal with being inefficient, meaning you want to go to being productive and you want efficiency, you want a skill map, you want that, not the FU sequence, but the follow-up sequence that converts 80% of your lost leads into sales, and you need predictable lead flow, you need predictable conversations, you need predictable sales flow, you have to build a lead machine, a pipeline dashboard, and a calendar system. If you want all that, we are building all of this. I have an upcoming Leads on Command workshop. Go check it out down below if you want an invite. Ticket seats are limited. We start on Monday, and the recordings are only available to people who show up live. So if you want to check that out, by all means, go ahead and let me know how I did on this video. I aim for a 10 out of 10 on value on every video, so feel free to go comment down below right now and rate me 1 out of 10. Just don't give me anything other than a 7, okay? And yeah, go check out my Instagram. Got a lot of cool stuff going on over there. And I will see you guys on the next video.